football, indeed European football more broadly. It is, of course, Le Classique, which is applied to a game between Paris Saint-Germain and Marseille. Capital against province, north against south, the financial epicenter against what has traditionally at least been a working-class city, and now their citizens have a new channel through which to express their divisions. The history lesson's over for now then. This is about the here and now. It is about sport. It is PSG and Olympique Marseille. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I for one don't think that just because there's nothing resting on it, Peter, a game can lose its edge, and certainly not when you're facing opponents like this. So I hope the players will approach this with real professionalism.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Rabiot, out to the left it goes. Muscular approach does pay off here. Neves. Dembele. Short changes him with that pass. And they can counter here. Does really well to win the ball there. And it's Dembele. Vitinha, aim forwards. Guiri.
Well, you can see what they're trying to do here, Peter. You know, get the ball into wider areas.
Yeah, there is a very visible, a very definite pattern. The referee's awarded a free kick. Got that completely wrong. Merling with the short one. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nuno Mendes. Mendes going full tilt down the left. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the finish! Can he dig out a shot? Gets it away. Valeri. Luis Felipe. Benacer.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
Chers spectateurs, nous allons procéder à l'annonce des numéros gagnants de la tombola.
But we're still
Si vous
where we
avez un
started,
billet,
0-0.
regardez bien l'écran.
And we're underway again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Murillo. Murillo, gently done. is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Ah, now some movement on the bench.
Attention,
and we are going to see a change. Cleared away. Fabian Ruiz. He is through here. A lot of space ahead of him. Greenwood.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 80
Great ball if he can get there.
953.
Now it's Guiri! And he cuts out the supply. And it's Rabiot. Now who's going to be first to this? Lovely bit of skill. Pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Keeper has taken decisive action. Back into the middle. Guiri.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Can he deliver? Hits one! Oh, it's there! And that could well be the winner! Simplicity itself.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
But pour l'équipe de l'Olympique de Marseille. Après 80 minutes de jeu par le numéro 25.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Marseille have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off. Been knocked clear. The message is clear, none shall pass. Greenwood, Mopé looking to run onto it. He's got away. Neves, a beauty. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, how will we look back